DJC Game Studios. What's up, everyone? On the devastating Just Cause, this is DJC Game Studios, and we have some news. Some Intellivision news. Well, the Atari countdown clock has been going, and it finally ended today. And guess what it was? It was an Intellivision. That's right, the Intellivision Sprint. Is this what we were waiting for? What is this all about? Let's check it out. Well, here it is, the Intellivision Sprint. I did not expect this sort of console. Now you see USB and HDMI, so possibly you can do homebrew ROMs on there, but what I'm not seeing is a cartridge port. Let's click on this. What I do see is that they have wireless controllers. So you got a charge, looks like a charge port for those controllers. Really looks like the original console, to be honest. So far, it looks fairly good. Obviously, the overlays are still in effect. You got the little blue buttons on top of for the wireless controllers. That was pretty neat. Yeah, it really looks like the full console. The controllers look really cool. Obviously, I want to know how those side buttons feel. Like, that's a big, especially when they're playing stuff like bowling, where you got to just tap them and be able. They need to be responsive, like to the second, So let's just hope that works. I see Boulder Dash is in there. I noticed that right away as one that was not an original, as well as I think it's the Takeover. But anyways, let's the first Intellivision console brought to you by Atari, Intellivision Sprint, retains the authentic look and feel of the original, but modernized with HDMI and wireless. Includes 45 built-in games, including Boulder Dash, Shark Shark. So you got your Shark Shark and Astro Smash. A lot of people didn't think that would happen. Let's click onto the pre-order. So it's $149 US. Okay, and that's it. Now, I notice it says anything else, but there's no extra controllers. That's one thing. So I want to see. Okay, let's see what it says here. Overview. Experience the other side of the console war. Released to compete with the Atari 2600, the Intellivision challenged Atari's dominance in living rooms and created a rivalry that became known as the first console war. Intellivision offered players more realistic sports and strategy games, richer graphics, and unique multi-input controllers. For its 45th anniversary, the Intellivision Sprint brings 45 of the system's best games back to living rooms, now upgraded with HDMI and wireless controllers. Play Boulder Dash in its first official Intellivision release, along with classic favorites Baseball, Shark Shark, Astro Smash, and more. Each comes with new overlays that map the game-specific controllers. So 45 games, HDMI, wireless, classic disc controllers have been updated to be wireless and rechargeable. Simply dock to the console to... Ooh, where'd they get that idea? Overlays for each game with new designs includes 2 overlays for each games that are so they're double-sided overlays. That's going to be interesting. So I hope you can't see through to the other side kind of thing. USB-A port can connect original Intellivision 2 and 2 controllers with adapter. I think it was probably 2 and 3, is it meant to say there? Because it says 2 and 2. Can also use to play additional games sold separately. So that's wondering if that means... I don't know what that means. Is that going to be where you can do like a cartridge upgrade? Or is it going to be to where you can upload ROMs? Or LOMs. Maybe llamas. No, just ROMs. I'm guessing. Availability. Package content. So it's basically the console, HDMI cable, the built-in games, overlays, and 2 wireless controllers. Here's the game list. Let's check out the game list. So we got, that's a weird way to spell that, Armor Battle, Astro Smash, Auto Racing, B-17, Baseball, Body Slam, Bomb Squad, Boulder Dash, Bowling, Buzz Bombers. I'm not going to read them all off, but Chip Shot, thank God. Deep Pockets they included. Another unreleased there. King of the Mountain. I'm just looking at some, of course they got Spiker. But I do like the chip shot. I like they got golf and baseball, which is awesome. Super Pro Hockey, awesome. Thunder Castle, Thin Ice. Similar almost with the Takeover. There's Takeover. Triple Challenge, so you got chess, checkers, and backgammon. So that's good. Because they didn't have to have them all separate. They could do it in the one. And then you got your biplanes and your battle tanks, racing cars. Hey, Vectron. So we're looking at, look at this right here, early December 2025. So just in time for Christmas. You know I'm definitely ordering a couple of these. Absolutely. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to say why there wasn't an initial cartridge slot is beyond me. That I don't understand. Unless they're just trying to test the waters. But I mean, if you're going to test the waters, people want to play their old games, you know. But I get it. They got 45 games on here. But that is it. That is the Intellivision Sprint. Once again, kind of I dig the controllers with the little light on them and the, you know, that there you can dock it like an Amico. No extra controllers available though. That's interesting because, like, if something breaks, like, you know, what do? You know. Yeah, I would really hope that they would do bundles of extra controllers soon. So Atari, if you're listening, yeah, that would be amazing because I would definitely get a bunch of those. But yeah, there it is, the Intellivision Sprint. Well, there it is, Intellivision Sprint from Atari. Go to Atari.com to pre-order. I am definitely going to pre-order this. Just the fact that it's an HDMI wireless controller system for classic games. I really would have loved a cartridge slot, so that's the downfall. I'm hoping that comes soon. Other than that, ROMs you could definitely load probably somewhere through that USB. I'm guessing. I hope that's a possibility. But just to play like classic stuff, like when I go on trips and go camping and we love to play like the horse racing and the baseball and the bowling, that's really cool. Look, once again, the ROMs, though, to play Super Pro Bowling would be awesome instead of just the original. Anyways, that's just what I think. Let me know what you think of the Intellivision Sprint. We'll be doing a live show to discuss this as well. Please like, please subscribe, and we'll see ya in the next one. DJC Game Studio.